What's in the Box, Part 4, right after this. What's up, everyone? T-RAVIS here. And like I said, this is Part 4 of What's in the Box. And in this box, we're going to be going through some Bronze Age horror comics. So let's get started with this. I'm going to set this down here out of my way so I can get to them. All right. So some of these books, they'll be broke up into groups of Marvel, then DC. But first, let's do a few independents. Here is The Heap, #1. And this is from a company called Skybound. This book came out in the 70s. And The Heap was a character that came out, I believe, in the 40s. Don't hold me to that, but he's older than Man-Thing and Swamp Thing. But awesome shaped book. Love this cover. This is Planet of Vampires, #1. Always love this cover. And finding these atlases in really high grade is a hard thing to do. But there's that. There's #2, or #1. Here's a #3 of Planet of Vampires. And I need a 2 for that set. Here is Thrill-O-Rama proudly presents The Man in Black, called Fate. And there's no number on this book. And it's a Harvey comic. Tilt that back. But it's a 12-cent book, but no numbering, and I'm not going to take it out and find that. But here's another atlas, Tales of Evil, #1. Look at that awesome werewolf cover. Great cover on this. This is actually it's not a Bronze Age, it's a Copper Age. But the shape of this book, finding any Charlton horror in high grade, this is Beyond the Grave, #10. It's a 60-cent book, so they had to be in the 80s sometime. This is The Grim Ghost, #2, another Atlas horror. And I'm a big Archie fan, love Archie horror. And this book, it was kind of like horror / comedy, but there's no number on this cover either. It's a 12-cent book, an old Archie 12-cent Bats. It says, January of 62, but there's no number. I'm sure there is inside, but some of this stuff's just too hard to take out. Now, some of these things y'all might not consider horror, but they are horror based. And this is a good little run of this book. Now this will run Bronze Age up until Copper Age, and the Copper Age is way more horror. But this is a Swamp Thing #11. Beautiful cover. Look at that cover right there. I don't know who did this cover. It's got a little initial there, but I can't make it out. Here's a Swamp Thing #12. It's got that dinosaur fighting him. Here's a Swamp Thing #15. Swamp Thing #16. Swamp Thing #20. And then that was the end of that first run of Swamp Thing. Then it was released, redone as Saga of Swamp Thing. There's the #1. Here's the #20. Alan Moore starts 21. Here's a 33, the Alan Moore run, which is a reprint of The first appearance of Swamp Thing. Here's a number 36. Issue number 38. Also number 50. Annual number 2 of Swamp Thing. And they say this is like a prequel of Dark Justice League. I don't get it. This book here is a new book, but it is a facsimile of the first appearance of Swamp Thing, or Swamp Thing number 1. Reprints the original first appearance of Alec Holland. But that's a awesome cover. Look at that beautiful cover. So it's a modern. I'm just trying to keep my Swamp Things together. And so let's do some Marvel. Let me see where to start at. Here is House number 2, number 1. That's a Copper Age book. Marvel Classic Comics number 9. The Dracula. It's not in the greatest of shape. Marvel Classics 14, War of the Worlds, right there. Marvel Classic Comics number 25, The Invisible Man. Love that cover. And this is a hard series to find, and when you find them, man, they are in high grade. It is, you wouldn't think that this is horror, but it is actually horror. So here's Night Nurse number 2. Trying to not get to catch the glare on them. Night Nurse number 4. And just finding those in any grade, it's just hard to do. There's like a thriller slash horror mystery kind of book. Here's a Chamber of Chills number 4 with this awesome Jack the Ripper cover. And Chamber of Chills number 6, just great John Romita Sr. cover. Chamber of Chills 17, werewolf cover. Parody book of horror. Here's ARG number 1. ARG number 2. Love the classic monsters. ARG number 4. I got this because it's got a Kolchak parody in it. This is a funny one. Here's a spoof number 4 with a it's like a it's called Bleachicula instead of it's a parody of Blackula. But it's got like Marcus Welby and the vampire. You had to be old enough to know who Marcus Welby is, but I had to have that book. Here's a Vault of Evil number 1. Dead of Night number 1. This awesome Romita cover. Look at that cover. Dead of Night number 4. Right here. This great werewolf cover. Here's a Dead of Night number 6. Jack the Ripper cover. Here's a Beware number 1. Another great werewolf cover. And some of these I keep in here, not necessarily because they're a horror title, but they have an element of horror in them. And so this is Spider-Woman number 32 with Werewolf by Night, and it's got all those classic posters of Universal monsters on the wall there. And this is kind of a werewolf, but here's a Marvel premiere number 45 with the Man-Wolf. Man-Thing number 3. Number 4. Number 5. One of the best things about these early issues is the covers. Here's the issue 6. Number 7. I believe that's a John Romita cover. There's a, I believe that's, is that Blue? There's a number 8. Man Thing number 9. Number 10. Number 14. Number 15. Number 17. Number 18. Number 19. Number 20. Number 21. 22, great cover. And so I don't know what issue that series ended in, but then it restarted. So there's a Man Thing number 1, 40-cent issue. And then before he got his own issue, he was in a Venture into Fear. So here's a Venture into Fear number 11. Venture into Fear number 12. Number 13. Number 14. Number 16. And number 17. I promise no more Man Things. Alright, so let's go to some, let's do some DC horror. Alright, so I've been working on this series here, putting these together. Here's a Phantom Stranger number 1, and this is Silver Age, so that's a 12-cent book. Phantom Stranger number 2. Phantom Stranger number 3. That looks like a Neil Adams cover. Possibly could be. So is this one. Here's a Phantom Stranger number 8. And this is one of the classic covers for that. Phantom Stranger number 10. Look at that cover. Isn't that awesome? And this series ran for a long time. So here's a number 22 with like a Frankenstein kind of character. And here's a 25 right there with that snake going after that woman. And in this one, it has the Spawn of Frankenstein backup story. Here is a number 40 with Dead Man. Like I said, this series, this is 25 cents. Started with 12 cents. It ran longer than you think. It's actually one of the best series. So these books here, in no particular order. Here's a House of Mystery 290. First appearance of iVampire. House of Sinister number 9. Look at that vampire cover. The reflection of the girl he's going after in his shades. Ain't that cool? Here's Weird Adventure Comics number 436 with the Spectre. Here's another House of Mystery 305 with iVampire. And that's a Mike Kaluta cover. Here's House of Mystery 311, another Kaluta cover. And this is one of my favorite Kaluta covers he did. House of Mystery iVampire 318. Look at that cover. That is beautiful. Right there. Here is another horror series by DC. This is a Jim Apparel cover. Ghost number 97. Challengers of the Unknown number 66. Challenger of the Unknown 74. Just great covers. House of Secrets number 116. Look at that awesome cover. House of Secrets 132. House of Mystery 286. That's a 50-cent book right there. House of Mystery Joe Kubert cover 291 with Vampire. Another Kaluta cover, House of Mystery 295. All right, last little bit for this box, and this is just one horror box. I have another one too. But here is an awesome From Beyond the Unknown, number 3. Just a great cover, pretty good shape. Usually when these are in pretty good shape, I'll just pick them up. Here is Weird Mystery Tales, number 4. Looks like a gem apparel cover. The guy looks like he's trying to break in and those tentacles are coming after him. This is one of my favorite series from Bronze Age DC. The Witching Hour. So here is a number 4. Look at that awesome cover. Better watch it, dude. She's going to get you. Oh, it's a girl. Girl running with a basket of flowers, and the witch is ready to pounce on her. Here is a Witching Hour number 39. Just beautiful shape book. Number 41. Got the camera with the skull in it. Here is a DC 100-page super spectacular. This is Witching Hour number 38. Witching Hour, what was that? 47. Right there. Here is Forbidden Tales of the Dark Mansion, number 10. Look at that purple cover. Had great colors back then. Here is Unexpected number 13. Look at that great cover right there, painted cover. Look at that. And the last book in this box is Unexpected 149. Look at that great cover. Them busting out of the street. I guess they're like zombies or demons or something coming out through the sewer grates and everything. Look at that. So that's what was in that box. That's it. Hey, thanks for watching. And remember, collect what you like.